Alright guys, what's going on? It's another weekend. I'm gonna go spend it sleeping in the woods. I'm doing a different HipCamp this time. The last two adventures were at the same basic location, just two different sites. This one's a completely different HipCamp altogether. Because camping down here in the Nashville area kind of sucks. It's basically all big campgrounds with like full RVs, families, kids, all that kind of thing, which I'm not into at all. So this HipCamp option is the best I've found so far. So I'm trying a new place today. This one's actually considerably cheaper. The last two, I think, were about $25 for the first one, maybe 30 bucks for the first one, and like 20 bucks for the second one by the waterfall. This one was $10. It's kind of a first come, first serve. And the guy said just pull through the gate and there's a bunch of fields and woods and stuff, and just find a place that you like and set up camp. Hopefully that's cool. We'll find out together. I'll bring you along. Just got a few more things to load up and then I'm gonna hit the road. Peace. I said last time it's finally fall, but apparently that's not how it works down here in the south. It was reading 85 degrees on my dashboard on the way here. Now it's down to 79, so that's good. Hope it keeps going down. Man, I was sweating my ass off when I was loading up earlier. But next week, somewhere in the forecast I saw, there's gonna be a low of like 31 on one of the days. Alright, so I am here. Just arrived, met the host. He actually just jumped in my vehicle to give me a little run around the property here to kind of show me where things are. And this is crazy. I'm just driving through some fields. There's a couple of little tiny pathways that connect a couple of these big open fields. Man, $10, hour and a half away from home. Can't beat it. Check this out. Off-roading. Alright, I think this is where we're setting up. Let's do it. Alright, did a time lapse to set up this time, so you don't need every video showing me all these detailed shots of how to put the tent up that you've seen 1,000 times, and I've shot 1,000 times. So fast forward from arriving here to through the setup, and here's what we got. Bought a bag of wood, and then this place has wood just down kind of wherever, so brought my own fire tin because there aren't established fire pits here. This is the last people, I guess he's okay with them just burning in the grass. Got the pop-up tent. It's looking like it might rain. Chair, cooler, table, lantern, camera stuff. Haven't really got the bed stuff set up yet. I got a sleeping bag, my normal stuff, but it's so hot out right now. I'll let that sort itself out later. Just got to mount the flag. Got some extra wood there. Shit bucket, big jug of water in case I didn't know if there's a fire ban or if the grass was gonna start on fire here. That's what we got. Not too bad. Kind of different, kind of freelance, you know. There isn't really like campsites, but this big open field. Got a wood line behind me. We're in the farthest field from the guy's house. I think there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4 fields total you got to go through to get here. So pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And bonus, I asked this guy if he gets a lot of campers here. He said they do get often, you know, campers come here often, but he's never had 2 people on the same weekend before. So looks like I've got the whole place to myself. So that's cool. Alright, I'm sweating. Cheers, guys. Step 2. Axes with me today. These are my most recent hangs. This is a Craftsman head on a 28-inch handle. Got the eye pretty much perfect. Wedge could have been a little bit better, but overall pretty good. This is a big mamma jamma on a Hoffman 30-inch handle, I believe it is. This thing's freaking huge. But same thing, pretty much nailed the eye. Could have got the wedge a little bit deeper on this one as well. Man, I just can't stop sweating. I threw my jeans on because I'm just walking around in the brush here, picking up sticks and everything, and I just kept seeing, I think they're brown recluse, which are common down here, but you know, they're afraid of people. They're not like going to attack you, but if I'm intentionally going through all this high brush and off into the weeds and everything, you know, might as well put some jeans and boots on. There's no wind. It's just, I am just sweating here. It's super humid. Looks like there's going to be a shower coming through, which I wouldn't really mind, but I got to get a fire going if that's going to be the case, because I got to get that thing burning if it's going to withstand a little bit of rain here. Yeah, not going to be too much to this video, I don't think. I have plans on going on a kayak trip to one of the islands on Percy Priest. It was one of the ideas I had for this weekend actually, but it's going to take some logisticals, and the logisticals just weren't logisticking, so maybe next weekend or one of these weekends coming up soon. These kind of overnight car camping trips where nothing really happens aren't going to be too much fun to watch, and they're not too much fun to film anymore, so gotta find something more interesting. Actually, if this will work, I don't know if I can show you or not, but obviously the blue dot is where I'm at. It's gonna go, that's the farthest field, gotta go through that one, through this one right here, through that one right there, and then this is the guy's house and property. So, gotta cut through all these fields, and I guess this field right here on the right side is his too, but to get through that he said it's a little bit tough on the vehicle, and I don't have off-road vehicles, so. But that's where we're at. Okay, just had to kind of batten down the hatches a little bit, just check the radar. I do have service here, which is, you know, good and bad, but it is going to rain tonight, like pretty much all night, and it's going to start within probably another hour or two. The radar was a little bit iffy, but I just had to move the pop-up tent over a little bit. Got the cooler under the tent, got the table slide in a little bit. Just gonna have to tweak some things. When it inevitably starts raining, that everything will be more or less protected. I don't think it's gonna be like crazy wind or anything, and for some reason I don't have the stakes for this pop-up tent, so we're just gonna hope it's not gonna be windy, because that's gonna blow away if it does. Just put another piece, couple pieces on the fire there, so if it rains, we're just gonna keep stoking that up. Got these cool lights that I bought actually for the trailer camper. But I think they're just magnetic and rechargeable. And they happen to fit nicely right there in the corner. We are ready for the inevitable rain. It's, needs something to keep this interesting, right? Ooh, I could just heard thunder. Ever so faintly. I just started hearing rain on the tent. So here it comes. It's quite a bit earlier than it should, so I think this might be just a little splash, and then it's gonna probably taper off again for a little bit. I hope. I don't mind the rain, not at all. Actually, make it more interesting. Yeah, here it comes. It's 5:45. Oh, it's Saturday, October 28th, by the way, if I haven't mentioned that yet. I forget the name of this specific HipCamp spot. I'll remember it on the way out or look it up or something, but I'll let you know before the video's over. Alright, well, got these magnet lights on. Pretty cool. You can change like the hue or the temperature of them, but pretty cool. The rain seems to have went away for at least for now. Alright, it's officially dark. It's almost 6:30. Looks like it's just going to be raining for the rest of the night. So, on to GoPro footage it is. It's grainier, it's shittier, but it actually does kind of work better in low light conditions and just kind of handheld running gun. So, here we go. Got the magnet lights on the back now because I'm not going to be really facing that way. I'm going to be facing this way, and it kind of backlights and just illuminates stuff. Going to get some more wood put on the fire because it is sprinkling out. Well, you can't really beat this, huh? Got a fire, just started raining again, got the legend George Carlin on, so this is what we're going to be doing for the next hour or so. Cheers, guys. Alright, well, I think the rain has officially restarted, and this time it's not supposed to go anywhere. We're doing burn the wood, proper style. Yep. Oh. Morning. Anyway, time to get packing up. It's morning. I'm up. Had one casualty. My sleeping pad, the Climate V something or another static insulated. It popped. I woke up in the middle of the night, basically just on the ground, blew it up, got the pump out and everything, like officially blew it all the way back up. Came outside to take a leak, went back inside, it was basically flat again, pumped it up again, found the leak, found the patch kit, patched the leak, pumped it up again, and it lasted most of the night, but I just threw it in the trash. I'm not going to bother dealing with that again, so time for a new sleeping pad. I haven't even used that thing that much. I mean, I've used it enough, but not. My very first sleeping pad was like a cheapo Kelty something or another, and that thing lasted years. This thing didn't even last probably. I probably had it on maybe 10 camping trips if I had to guess. But anyway, rained pretty much off and on all night, more on than off, and yeah, time to get packing up. Just doing one final lap here, making sure I've got everything picked up. Leave no trace style, looking pretty good. Fire pit is extinguished. It was still embering this morning, but I brought a big jug of water to put that out in case that was the issue. You can see my footprint here. Bone dry and everything else is soaked. Well, got everything loaded. I'm gonna hit the road. I'll try to film some of the road out here because it's going to be off-roading, and with everything wet, I don't know if it's going to go as smooth as it did getting in here, so I'll show you what that looks like, but we're heading that way. Hey. All right, last little ditch crossing, a little path between the fields here is approach to the guy's house, so I'm not going to film that. Keep him private, as he probably would prefer. But anyway, thanks for coming along. Not a whole lot going on this trip, I know, but going to try to get something more interesting in the future here. So anyway, till next time, peace. Oh yeah, I forgot. I told you I would tell you what this place was called. It's called Lost Acres on HipCamp. So that's that. No real designated spots at all. Just I think there's 4 or 5 big fields that you can drive through and pretty much just pick your spot. Next time I might bring a hammock and just hike into the woodline a little bit. But $10, I think it was 13 because everything adds on a fee or whatever. But man, nobody else there, cheap, yeah, I'll take that all day. Again, thanks for coming along. Until next time, peace.